Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and today I am 8 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Today I wanted to talk about 3 of the ways I knew I was pregnant before I even missed my period. So let's get right into that. The first way I knew I was pregnant or had a feeling I was pregnant was that I was super short of breath. I didn't even know that this was really a symptom of early pregnancy or a sign of early pregnancy, but once I started feeling like I could not breathe anymore, like I walking around just was even like this. This is how I've been breathing for like the last 2 months. I remember watching a video once with Aspen Ovard and she was like really out of breath and a lot of stuff like this, and this was way before they'd ever announced that they were pregnant. And I had noticed that she seemed out of breath, but because I didn't know it was an early sign of pregnancy, I just didn't really think anything of it. However, the comment section sure did, and they were all over her comment section saying like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant, we can tell. And later on, when they announced their pregnancy, she was like, yeah, apparently you guys could all see that I was short of breath. So that was one of my very first signs that kind of gave me a feeling of like, this is different than usual. And that started probably 4 or 5 days after the date of conception, as far as I know it to be. I'm like 99% positive I know what date we got pregnant. We'll see. We go off the ultrasound, which I have yet to do. So yes, the first way I knew I was pregnant before I missed my period was that incredible shortness of breath. And it happened before I was really that tired. Like I wasn't lacking energy or anything, I just simply couldn't catch my breath. The second way I knew I was pregnant before I missed my period was I had no PMS. I had some minor cramping, but it wasn't even anything noticeable really, and I get pretty intense periods and very intense PMS, so I kind of figured like, this is odd. This is kind of like the few days before my period that things start gearing up to shed that lining, and I didn't feel anything. So because I wasn't having any of my typical PMS symptoms, that was my next hunch. I'm pretty sure that I am pregnant. And then the third way I knew I was pregnant before I missed my period was my boobs. They are pretty small on an average day, and they have been ever since I hit puberty. And all of a sudden they were growing and they were tender and they were heavy. And that has happened sometimes during my period, but very rarely. And it never really happens on my period, but rather like on my ovulation dates. So I told my husband pretty much like 3 days before I got my period. And I remember telling him like, I don't think I'm getting my period. I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. These are all the signs and symptoms. He was just kind of like, okay, not really buying into it. But then sure enough, I missed my period. I was pregnant. So those are the 3 signs that made me believe I was pregnant before I even missed my period. There were a couple of other things. Like I remember getting quite constipated, which I don't usually. So it made 0 sense. And when I Googled that, that came up as a sign of a symptom of early pregnancy. Also, about 2 days after I'd missed my period, that's when I started getting some severe cramping. I was like, oh, maybe I was just delayed, which is random. Or if I was pregnant, maybe this is like the miscarriage part, because I know that that can happen where it's like you don't even know you were pregnant. So I had some severe cramping, but it was also really hard on one side. And a friend of mine had told me that that's all about the implantation. When the little cells start like burrowing their way into your body further or whatever. So the pain was there and no blood, and I was like, okay, I don't think this is a period. So that was kind of it. I knew I was pregnant before I even missed my period. This is the end of this video. I have to go do some laundry. I have to do a video for my other channel, and then I gotta take a walk because today at the doctor's appointment I had a surprise pap smear, which I was not expecting, hence the word surprise. So I figured I deserved a surprise Danish, but now I need to go walk so that I stay fit and healthy during this pregnancy. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. My name is Sarah. If you'd like to follow me more, you can go ahead and subscribe down below. I hope you are enjoying your wonderful afternoon or morning, and I hope your day just gets better from here. Thank you for watching. Bye.